On the banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Charlotte 49ers, squaring off with another team from the AAC, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Davis Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. The offense lining up for a first down play.
What up, dude?
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Stupid baseball game.
They'll try the run. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Stupid Grand Valley winning
the
stupid
definition
baseball
of first
game.
down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like nice first down.
It's double elimination in the VX tournament, so it's not a deal breaker. Probably won't go in and win the thing anyway. This seems like it's either Grand Valley or Davenport here involved. Davenport.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do they do most of the time? They
surprisingly,
keep it in
yes.
manageable situations.
Baseball, for whatever reason this year, they turned it around from like worst or second worst in the conference to first. They won the regular season.
All throughout this season.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Handoff to the lone back. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11.
Or duck good, so I had to pick up some Blake parts from one of my friends lives in Lansing. I killed two birds with one stone.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Yeah.
They'll try to run it in. That one did not go well. Tackled in the back.
No, not different topic.
That changes the sequence.
I saw her AD there, which means she didn't go to the...
Now you get the loss. Now you got to rethink things a little bit. Do I want to throw the football now? Do I feel comfortable even running the ball? So that was a big
Memphis Tennis was at UND for NCAA regionals. They lost on the last player in the third set. So it was down to the wire, and I mean, we beat them. Oh, you bitch! Catch.
He had a touchdown and just didn't work the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big...
Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Finds the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second and short now after that completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Not really. We're kind of making the final pushes towards selling my mom's parents. It's about 85% cleared. One of my mom's friends growing up that area that actually had the house next door is a realtor, so that's convenient. So she's going to come over Wednesday, or Friday.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone,
yeah,
dude, and you could tell
big
they
load
put
off
the hit on him, and that
shoulders,
ball
but
out, and
even making the final push it.
Nice job playing physical.
Clean it out. So we came across like a 1900 or 1910s typewriter in the head.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all
You
game. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Oh my God, dude!
And he can't grab the bullet pass on
if you
third
see
down.
the D lineman
will try to
don't
pin
run
them
right
back
in.
with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with
Oh,
second
no,
and
no,
10.
no, 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 no.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
What?
Not able to get loose.
I thought he was going to park himself there.
Time
good job,
dwindling
defense.
away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while.
Not with Charlotte last year. They're, I think, Central.
The defense is the first one they've used this half. A minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee.
It's like on the 1 yard line to
the first half.
make a goal, and I think that
the defense
the guy
wanting to make sure that
yes.
everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed.
Roughing the kicker.
He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Memphis.
Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room.
Hell yeah.
Down at the 18. And the Charlotte
Line gets set. First down.
That should be an adventure.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Fires to the big fella. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. They want to just keep throwing it. Finds his tight end. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I have.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
No.
And that pass is intercepted. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Before Ryan and I went to ACDC.
Handoff as they run the counter play here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Stopped after making the catch.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
What did that happen?
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end.
Out.
He wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. He uncorks one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move. They got him. It's a sack. And the offense set for a 1st down play.
Should have had you send it.
He's
too
going
late?
to pass.
It's too late.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Oh no, man.
He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and
That
long
would be a
from the
godsend.
25. From the gun, wants to
That word
pass.
just like decides to save the
Gets
game.
open down the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the 49ers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like this.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He lets it fly. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Really nice job by the running back setting up that angle route. He's making it look like he's running to the flat, and then he puts his foot in the ground, cuts back across the defender's face, and makes himself an easy target for the quarterback.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's swatted away. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. It's complete to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. The 49ers headed quickly to the line. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the 49ers have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off.
It could be that way.
The snap sets up the throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive.
That is also right.
He wants to throw it again.
Yeah, of course.
And that is his 5th interception. A nightmare he is not waking up. 1st down for this offense.
Defense.
Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
So you just hit Slender. How would you do?
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down.
Oh,
and
good.
He feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong.